Namaskar. Welcome back to my channel Mind Your Mind. This is Vinita. In the previous video, I explained what normal anxiety looks like. In today's video, we are going to understand how normal anxiety is different from any other anxiety disorder. The very common anxiety disorder which is seen in people is generalized anxiety disorder. So we are going to compare normal anxiety with generalized anxiety disorder in today's video. We are going to understand the difference between normal anxiety and generalized anxiety. What are the symptoms that differentiates between normal anxiety and generalized anxiety disorder, that is GAD. The first factor which differentiates generalized anxiety disorder from normal anxiety is the presence of a stressor. In my last video as well, I mentioned the word stressor. Stressor could be any situation in our life. When any stressor is present in our life, it is very natural for us to feel anxious until that stressor is gone. And this is what normal anxiety is. Till the time the stressor is present, we feel anxious. We feel anxious towards the stressor. Once the stressor is gone, even the anxiety subsides. But that is not the case when it comes to generalized anxiety disorder. Even if the stressor is not present, this person with anxiety disorder or generalized anxiety disorder continues to feel the anxiety. The second factor which differentiates generalized anxiety disorder from normal anxiety is the intensity and duration. Normal anxiety lasts until the stressor is present. After the stressor is gone, even the anxiety subsides. But in GAD or generalized anxiety disorder, the intensity is very high. The presence of anxiety is very high. The person will feel anxiety throughout his body, will feel anxiety in almost all the situations, and it will not stay until the stressor is present. It will stay even after the stressor is gone. That is the second factor. The third factor is physical symptoms. People with normal anxiety will feel the normal symptoms of anxiety, which I have already stated in the previous video, but I'll once again repeat it. The normal symptoms of anxiety is increased heart rate, increased blood pressure, sweating, trembling, and sometimes palpitations. Whereas people with generalized anxiety disorder will not just feel the normal symptoms of anxiety, but they will also feel additional symptoms which are a bit severe in nature. They will be constantly in the state of worry and anxiety. They will have racing negative thoughts. They will find it extremely difficult to even concentrate for a shorter period of time. Anxiety affects their concentration span. Impairment is yet another factor. People with generalized anxiety disorder feel impaired, or their social personal life gets impaired due to anxiety. Anxiety does not just hamper their one domain of life, it hampers almost each and every aspect of their life. It affects their personal life, their job, their social life, their personal relationships. They feel anxious in almost each and every domain of their life. Avoidance is yet another factor of generalized anxiety disorder. People with generalized anxiety disorder do not just avoid situations which trigger anxiety in them. They tend to avoid almost all social situations. They avoid going out. They avoid social gatherings. They avoid meeting people. It, it is very difficult for them to go out and gel up with people. They find it extremely difficult to go out and talk. The last and very important factor about generalized anxiety disorder is no control. People with generalized anxiety disorder find it very difficult to control their emotions or the level of their anxiety. People with normal anxiety like you and me, we can control our anxiety after the stressor is gone. After the stressful situation is gone, we can somehow manage our emotions. We can take the anxiety in our hands and we can control it. We can use different mechanisms. We can use different techniques like meditation, yoga, and everything. And we can try to calm ourselves down. We can try to control our anxiety. But that is not the case when it comes to generalized anxiety disorder people. They can't control their anxiety even after using multiple techniques. If you are struggling with overwhelming anxiety, if you can relate to the factors that I have stated in the video, don't hesitate to seek help from the professionals about it. Remember to share this video with someone who you think can help out from this video. Till then, keep dancing, keep moving, keep feeling.